There are three areas where we, as your reputation management company, will focus on to protect and boost your online reputation. First, we will help you get found online. Secondly, we will help you convert a client into a loyal customer. And third, we will give you the tools to help you fine-tune your operation and become the best you can be. Now, it's important to point out that Google is the largest and the dominant search engine on the web. And what Google's algorithm considers as its main ranking factors are proximity. Proximity references how close the person doing the search on the web is to the physical location of the place they're searching for. So if a person is searching for a florist, Google's algorithm will consider the nearest flower shops to the location where the searcher is searching from. Obviously, we could not control this factor. Then there's relevance. Relevance is how relevant your company is to the searcher's query and how visible or relevant the algorithm sees your company to the query. For example, if the searcher types flower shops and Google returns the name of different florists, so that would be relevance. We can greatly optimize your online presence to help you with this factor. Now we have, thirdly, the prominence. Prominence is how well liked or how popular is a particular business. It's just another way to say quality, quantity, and currency of reviews. We can help you dominate your competition in this area because reviews are critical to getting found. Getting found means being found not just on your website, but on all the other major referencing websites like Facebook or Yelp, Google+, or any other websites which are relevant to your industry. Now, to help you get found, we need to make sure that you are building a positive reviews on all these different website platforms. To start the process, we will integrate your CRM software that you may be using. That's the customer relationship management software you may be using. We can also integrate your current client list via an app that we will give you, or an Excel spreadsheet that you can fill out and import into the software. Once a client is inputted into our system, the system kicks in automatically and starts working for you. Let me show you how this works. The client will receive an email or text message from us prompting them to start the review process. We will start, let's see, with the email. So this is what an email looks like. The client receives notification and it looks something like this. They go ahead and click on it to open it. And the email says thanks to the client and asks if we would recommend this to a friend, yes or no. In this case, let's say yes for this presentation purposes. And when they click yes, our system immediately detects where the client may already be signed into. Could be Facebook, Google, Yelp, etc. Not only that, but our software also determines which important website you may need a review on over another. So if you have 3 Facebook reviews, for instance, and you have 35 Google reviews and 17 Yelp reviews, the system will consider sending the client to Facebook over Google or Yelp, spreading the reviews around to where they are mostly needed. Or we can physically control what site is most important to you at a given time and send the client there. So when the client gets to the review site, the system automatically populates 5 stars and asks for a few lines of review. This is important because research shows that persons are most likely to continue the review process when they don't have to log into a site to leave a review. They are most likely to leave a 5-star review than to change it to a lower star review setting. So it's the path of least resistance for the factor. The client writes a review and clicks on post, and the system takes them to a summary of the reviews. What platform? In this case, it's showing up Google+. And if they go ahead and click on that, it takes them to our Google+ page. And that's pretty much it. Now, in this example, our system will not just post the review on Google, but it will also post the review on your website as well. This is a critical step that will help your website be found when somebody is searching for your service or product by increasing your search engine rankings. So these positive reviews will help boost your search engine rankings on your own website as well. Now let's take a look at the same scenario via a text message. Client receives a text message, and the text messages have been sent. Now it's important to note as well that text messages have been found to be the most effective, preferred, and most favorable way for a client to actually go ahead and complete the review process or to review your services. The client leaves your business and immediately gets a text message that looks like this. Thank you. Give us a quick thumbs up or down. And when they click on here where it says, would you recommend this to a friend? Let's do this one a little different. Let's say on this one that he will not recommend this to a friend. And let's see how the system works. So if they're not satisfied and they click no and give us a thumb down, they are redirected to a page where they get an opportunity to express their dissatisfaction and vent their experience with you. So they'll get this page here with your picture and your logo and all whatever we want to put on there. And it says, we're sorry to hear that. As our customer, your satisfaction matters. Please tell us how we can improve our services to serve you better. And they go ahead and they're able to go ahead and write their feedback, and they click send, and we give them a thank you, and that's it. Now this is very important. This is very useful in several ways. First, it gives you the opportunity to correct any problems with an unhappy client and turn them into a repeat customer, because you care enough to immediately reach out to them and correct any problem. Secondly, it shows any deficiencies in your product, services, or even discover any personnel problems you may not be aware of, because you're getting this important feedback from the client, and it's real time, it's immediate. An important thing to mention is that the negative review gets funneled straight to you and not to any review site where your reputation will be damaged, giving you all the control over any performance issues. So another benefit of our software is that we will deliver a detailed but simple weekly report which shows you your review activity. So this is what the report will look like. It's very precise, small, quick report where you can just get a quick overview. It's not going to take you a long time, and it's going to help you determine a lot of things. First, you'll see any new reviews. You'll see any customers that were added. You'll see who recommended and who wouldn't. So thumbs up or thumbs down. And then you're going to be able to see your reviews on Google. So you can go to Google and look at your different reviews. You can actually read them and take a look at what you got, or Facebook or any other platform you're looking at. And you're also going to see any negative reviews. You'll be able to see a summary of that. You'll see customer activity and that kind of thing. And you can make a lot of determinations and know exactly what's going on with your business, why you're getting favorable or not favorable reviews. and it's a very, very useful tool. You can access this anytime and not just on a weekly basis, but you can go ahead and log into the platform and take a look at your real-time report of what's going on in your business. And it's like I said, it's a very, very useful tool. Okay, I previously mentioned the app, and this is what the app looks like. You can download the app at the Apple Store for the iPhone or at Google Play for the Android phones. This mobile app can be a very, very powerful tool because it not only lets you add a customer on the fly, but it'll also you can also give it to your team members. You could give it to your receptionist, a rep, or anyone who interacts with your customers. The app is very easy to use. All you or your team member has to do is add a name, email, and phone number. Then you have a list where you can access it at any time. Clients, and you can see how many you've added, how many thank you emails were sent, who would recommend and who wouldn't, and that kind of stuff. So the app is very, very, very powerful. Like I said, you or your team member finish with a customer, and as they're leaving, you add their information to the app, and immediately they get the opportunity to review your product or service. This will help you get a ton of reviews quickly on various sites. Another very important factor that you can see is your team members and their performance. This will help you evaluate them. It identifies who is the stronger or the weaker team member. So if you click on team, you can see your team members here. In this case, you can see that Natalie has 50 and Ryan is only showing 30. So you can dig down and see why Ryan has got a lot less clients or less input than Natalie does. Why Natalie added so many more. And it helps you evaluate their performance, helps you identify who the stronger or the weaker team member is, who's getting the most bad or good reviews, etc. These reports are available on the desktop as well. And like I said before, you can look at your customer list. This is what the desktop version looks like. And again, there's all your team members, and you can access all the information. The desktop is nice because you could give it to a receptionist, and they could, as they check out the customer as they're leaving, or a cashier or whatever, they could go ahead and enter the information, and they would then the client would automatically get the request for the review. They would get the text or the email, whichever one you decide to send to them. When you partner with us for your reputation management, you will receive a dedicated account manager to help you answer a bad review, for instance, or help you address a problem, or help you upload your clients list, or any other need or questions you may have. They're there for you. Like a concierge service, they are a dedicated account manager for you. As I previously mentioned, this is another one of the benefits of using our system, is that we embed a code on your website which will send all your positive reviews to your website. Now, this shows Google that you have a lot of activity on your site, and also shows Google that you have prominence, a lot of good reviews, a lot of happy clients, which pushes you up to search engine results. Basically, it broadcasts to Google that you have a bunch of happy clients who love your business, and this helps you rank your website and increase your rankings on your website. Very, very powerful tool. So to recap, you get one-click review generation. You get real-time private feedback when it's not a good review, so you can control where bad reviews are going, and this way you'll only be filtering your good reviews in, and you'll be able to manage any bad reviews and turn that unhappy client or that unhappy customer into a very happy client for life, because they'll see that you care and then you're on top of your business. You really do care about them and how they feel, and you want to correct any situation that made them unhappy. And this is very, 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 very powerful. Studies show that once you reach out to a client with a negative review and you make things right, they usually turn into one of your best clients, because they'll know that you care and that you're on top of everything, and you're worried about them and you want to make things right. So you get an automated SEO review feed, and that is that every time you get a positive review, it goes into your website and it posts on your website. So that's the automatic review feed that boosts your search engine optimization. It helps you get found. You get the weekly reports, which are very, very, very important tool to help you determine any weak areas, help you see your increase in performance. Just super powerful. Quick overview of your business and how you're doing, and you can access that anytime. You get the dedicated success manager, which is a very nice thing. Somebody there to help you. You get stuck and you don't know how to answer a negative review. Our dedicated success managers have seen it all, and they can give you suggestions and ideas on how to make things right with the client, how to handle a disgruntled client, to turn them into that customer for life. And also we'll give you some case studies that you can take a look at. If you come over here, you can go to broadly.com/case studies, and you'll see real-time real businesses and how our platform has impacted their businesses. You are probably very aware of how important good reviews are, and there's a study that was done on Yelp that explains that 1-star increase can mean as much as 5 to 10% increase of your business bottom line, while 1-star decrease can mean you're losing potentially 30 clients. So 1 star either way can mean a lot. 1 star going up in the right direction can mean 10% increase. So if you're billing $1 million a year, it's $100,000 for 1 star. You know, that's potentially a lot of business. And if you lose a star, 30 clients out the door on average. So that is very, very powerful. Reviews are very, very, very powerful to your bottom line. Now, as well as not only that, but you're going to get immediate results within 4 to 6 weeks' time. You're going to see that you have a ton of new reviews, and you're going to see your website climbing up in the rankings. And we can help you optimize for keywords and that kind of thing. But for now, we're concentrating on these reviews, which are very, very powerful, and they will definitely help you get a bump on your website. So as you can see, this is an awesome tool to have and to help you manage and grow your business.